In this video, we're going to do a problem like problem 11. But first, let's just make sure we can read problem 11. The little 3 on the outside there is saying what times itself 3 times is the stuff underneath the root, underneath the radical. So what times itself 3 times is a to the 6th b cubed. All right, so we're going to do something similar. This one is a 4th root instead of a cube root. So that part is asking me what times itself 4 times is what they're showing us underneath. 16 a to the 4th b to the 8th. And because this is multiplication, I actually can compartmentalize my thinking and just think about what times itself 4 times is 16. And then think what times itself 4 times is a to the 4th. And then think what times itself 4 times is b squared. I can think about those all separately because we've got this multiplication here. Okay, so 2 times itself 4 times is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, right? It's 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16. So the 4th root of 16 is the 4th root of 2 to the 4th, which is just 2. Okay. What times itself 4 times is a to the 4th? Well, a to the 4th. A times itself 4 times is a to the 4th. This one is nice. The 4th root of a to the 4th is just a. And then lastly, oops, and I wrote a 2. I apologize, the original problem. What times itself 4 times is b to the 8th? Well, b squared times itself 4 times is a b squared times b squared times b squared times another b squared. That's b times itself 2, 4, 6, 8 times. Base is the same, we're adding those exponents. So the 4th root of b to the 8th is the 4th root of b squared to the 4th, and 4th rooting and to the 4th power do and undo each other. My answer is just b squared. Putting those 3 things together, we've got 2 times a times b squared. Another way to approach this, let's just look at it another way. We've got 16 a to the 4th b to the 8th. And I want to know that's what all to the 4th. Right? So apparently these things are perfect powers of 4. 16 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. A to the 4th is a times a times a times a. And b squared times itself 4 times is b to the 8th. Let's get a little color on here. We got 4 factors here. We have 2 to the 4th times a to the 4th times b squared to the 4th. Right? So in answer to this question, What times itself 4 times is 16 a to the 4th b to the 8th? Well, in fact, I can write this even a little clearer. Two times a times b squared times itself 4 times is 16 a to the 4th b to the 8th. So my answer, I've done a lot of writing to kind of explain the thinking. My answer is 2ab squared. If you multiply 2ab squared times itself 4 times, you get that 16a to the 4th b to the 8th.